In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. And the Vols will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense getting set for first down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Dropping back, it's Garrison. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking for a man. It's Garrison. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. There was no reason to hesitate on the sideline there. Just keep the offense out and go for it.
Dude, 4th and inches. If I can't get inches, I deserve to lose football games. So I'm going for it on 4th and inches every single time.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. First down here for the offense. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They go to the ground. Really tough run there. He's got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. The Vols get enough to move the chains.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Snags it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Gets it out quickly. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Handoff from the gun. Turns it on in midfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Garrison. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. 4th down, and the clock keeps dwindling away, and they'll try to get the snap off quickly. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, and they convert. At the 45, on his way. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. He's going to pass. Fires and picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tar Heel. How about that D coming up with a play like that? And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kentucky is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Rupp Arena with the Cats. They're up by 21 over Maryland. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Vols will hustle to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. They're bringing heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Try to get it on the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He finds his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Gonna let it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the second quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Reels it in down the left side. Can anyone catch him? And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown ball! Oh, they blocked the extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Getting the extra point block soured that touchdown drive just a bit, but they'll line up to kick it off. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The inside handoff. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Garrison. Slips away. Flips it out in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hester. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quick tempo here for the offense. Back to throw, it's Garrison. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, UNC! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. A little trickery and they flip it ahead. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. Ball in the air, intercepted! Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Pressure in his face and he lets it fly. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, North Carolina.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air. It's Garrison. They're trying to get to it. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Bringing it back. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Number 12 in the end zone.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Trying to bully their way in. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It was a golden opportunity on that 2-point conversion attempt, but he fumbles. You got to have better ball security. They come away with no points.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there.
And he breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And this receiver is so dangerous. There's so many different ways that he can hurt a defense. You got to throw it to him conventionally, but find creative ways to get him the football out in space and let him go to work.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. On the ground, it's Hester. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get them 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Moves away as he feels pressure. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
These guys aren't human aid. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
They're working that left side. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Vols headed quickly to the line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple. And
lofts one high and deep. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
it's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this...
And he's running in the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Kentucky is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair. They're up by 28 over Maryland. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
Feeling some heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel, gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
They're going to throw it again. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown ball. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Really nice job by the defense getting that last stop. All third downs in games are important, but this one just feels like it's the biggest down of this game right now for this defense. If they can get off the field, they've got to give it back to their offense with as much time as possible to have a chance to win this game.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Garrison. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Still on his feet at the 45. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Caught on the outside, a tester. The Tar Heels want to move quickly. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Garrison. Trying to get to it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This quarterback happy enough to take a knee and head to the locker room, but the defense still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.